Hi everyone, we're going to find the maximum and minimum values for f of x equals absolute value of x squared times x minus 3, and our interval is going to be from -1 to 5 on the x-axis. So before we start, let's we're going to deal with the absolute value at the very end. So let's just let g of x equals x squared times x minus 3 and differentiate that. So using the product rule, differentiate the first term. That's going to be 2x times x minus 3 plus x squared times the derivative of the second part, and that's going to be times 1. So it's going to be 2x squared minus 6x plus x squared. That simplifies to 3x squared minus 6x. Now we're going to set this to 0, and let's factor out a 3x. That's going to give you x minus 2. So basically, when g prime of x equals 0, we have x equals 0 or x equals 2. Now we also have to check -1 and 5. So these are critical numbers. Let's start with 0, so g of 0. When you substitute in 0, and we're looking at g now, we're going to get 0, because 0 squared here is going to zero that out. And g of -1, if you substitute that in, you're going to get 1 times -4, g equals -4. And g of 2, if you substitute that in, you're going to get 4 times -1, which also equals -4. Then we have g of 5. That's going to be 5 squared times 5 minus 3. So that's 2. That's going to be 50. 25 times 2. So therefore, your maximum value is happening here. So your maximum value is 50. And you always write at x equals 5. Now, we have to disregard these here because you'll never get a negative when you use absolute value. So our minimum value is this one, the 0. So your minimum value is 0 at x equals 0 right here. It's always a good idea to graph these and take a look once you get the answers so you can get a better understanding. It will also show why these two won't work. So these are your final answers given here. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.